couple of days back, about 4 days ago, Shaun King, he's now deleted the tweets, but they were captured. Shaun King went on Twitter on the morning of May 20th, and he wrote, quote, "This woman was kidnapped and raped by a Texas state trooper, Officer Hubbard. She is now being held hostage in the Ellis County Jail." So he accused a state trooper of felony kidnapping, felony rape, and then the county, which is run by the sheriff's office, of kidnapping. He accused them of 3 felonies and named the trooper. Sharita Dixon Cole just happens to be a close personal friend of civil rights attorney and my friend at Merit Law, this attorney. I'm going to get to the attorney in a second, who did a big mea culpa. These are the facts he got from her family. And Shaun King goes on to say, "I just spoke to a witness who says he strangely saw Sharita Dixon Cole put in the front seat of this officer's car, as she said in her statement to her family. Just confirmed that Sharita Dixon Cole passed her breathalyzer test and was arrested without cause." He then goes, "Very important story, not only on the sexual assault of Sharita Dixon Cole." He's doubling down now, calling the police officer a rapist, the trooper, a rapist and a sexual abuser, but on the mistreatment of black women across the country by American police, and why these stories are just not told widely enough. Problem, however, is that Mr. Merritt, the attorney, watched the footage released, 2 hours of footage released by the Texas Department of Public Safety of Trooper Hubbard's body camera that completely debunks the claims. Let me read you the letter written yesterday from S. Lee Merritt Sr. Esquire, attorney at law, barred in the states of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It was a press release by Attorney Merritt. For immediate release, sexual assault allegations, against Texas DPS officer. Waxahachie, Texas. The body camera footage released directly conflicts with the accounts reported to my office. There is no readily apparent evidence of tampering with the footage. Officer Daniel Hubbard seems to comport himself professionally during the duration of the traffic stop and arrest, without more, should be cleared of any wrongdoing. It is deeply troubling when innocent people are falsely accused, and I am truly sorry for any trouble these claims may have caused Officer Hubbard and his family. I take full responsibility for amplifying these claims to the point of national concern. This office regularly receives hundreds of complaints of abuse from across the nation, and we are obligated to filter these messages thoroughly before relaying them to our powerful allies. Our office necessarily takes claims of abuse, particularly by law enforcement officers, very seriously. It is our responsibility to call for swift, transparent, and thorough investigation in any such accusation. Our calls for professionalism and adherence to protocols, however, should not be misconstrued as a rush to judgment. To the contrary, our goal in presenting claims of misconduct is to arrive as quickly and as accurately as possible to the truth. We are thankful to members of the community for the willingness to echo our demands for transparency and justice. However, in this matter, it seems your righteous vigilance was abused. And you know what I say? Screw this guy. Because he starts his letter saying, I was wrong. I smeared the trooper for no reason. But I never heard the guy say, I'm sorry. He didn't apologize. He didn't once apologize. And he admits that if the police are accused before he has any evidence, he will blast it out and amplify it. He should be disbarred. This guy should be disbarred. Now, Shaun King tried to address the false accusation that he helped spread. He wrote an article in Medium yesterday, and he wrote, quote, I can't even begin to make sense of why someone would concoct such an awful story, particularly in light of the reality that both police brutality and sexual assaults are a very real crisis in this nation. It does a tremendous disservice to actual victims when something horrible like this is fabricated. It provides an unfair spotlight to a good cop and undeserved cover for the bad ones who will try to use an incident like this as false proof of their innocence. See, he always has to jab the good guys, but they won't try to use an incident like this to prove innocence if they're guilty, because the body cams, which more and more police officers are wearing, are proving the liars to be liars. And if a cop does wrong, the camera shows that as well. This case is everything that is wrong with social justice warriors. Everything. These people are literally scourges on society. It's disgraceful. The only thing left in this case, the only thing left to have happened in this case is for this woman, Shaun King, and her attorney to be criminally charged and or civilly sued. It needs to happen. We need to start cracking down on these false allegations. I love bringing you these stories, and I want to do it every day. So subscribe to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows. Also, go to the App Store, download the Rebel app, and go to firescottisrael.com and sign our petition. As always, thanks so much for watching. You have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.